Hi guys, and welcome to episode 1 of Games You Should Check Out, and today we're going to take a look at Eufloria. I've got hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of games in my Steam collection that I've never played. I've spent too much time playing World of Tanks, and that's not a bad thing, but sometimes I want a break and sometimes I want to play something else, and today I decided to go retro. Eufloria is a game I played a long time ago. Let's visit the store page. It's available on Steam, and it is simply an absolutely amazing game. I have sunk a lot of hours into this. As you can see, I've got over 44 hours on record. It's currently on sale in the Steam sale, summer sale, at $5.99, and it's really interesting game. And when I ask around, it's amazing how many people have never heard of this game. And this is basically the focus of the odd video when I'm not doing World of Tanks. I think I'm going to start playing some of this huge backlog of games I have, and introduce you to some games that probably aren't well known and that you might actually enjoy checking out. But as you could see, the reviews for the game were all very positive. I didn't know any of the positive reviews before buying the game. I just liked the look of it. And let's just head into Eufloria. If I was to come up with one word to describe Eufloria, it would be beautiful. But it's got a interesting graphic style, which is beautiful. It's got amazingly vivid colors. It's got a really good ambient soundtrack. I'm not sure whether or not you can hear that coming through in the background. And basically, what is Eufloria? Eufloria is it's an RTS game. It's a real-time strategy game, but it's very chilled and very laid back. It basically took the RTS genre, and it I guess the best way to describe it is it removed a lot of the micromanagement from an RTS. So basically, it's a very simplified RTS that's incredibly relaxing to play, but it's really addictive. And since I played this game, I'm seeing a lot of new features. I'm seeing skirmish arenas, which didn't exist. Apparently I've got to play the story arc first, but skirmish arenas didn't exist. I have no idea what this is. So the game has received a lot of updates since I first played it many years ago. There is a huge mod scene for the game, so there are lots of custom levels and unlock features. Again, I'm not sure if they were in the game before. Dark matter mode is familiar. Options are fairly straightforward. Basically, you've got options to set the time delay on the user interface tooltips. You've got an asteroid tooltip delay. You've got music volume, sound volume, background asteroid noise volume. You've got fairly simple options here. You can set languages. You've got multiple languages you can set this game to. So if you're from France, Spain, Italy, Germany, Russia, Netherlands, or Portugal, it's got you covered. Really nice selection of languages already built into the game. It seems to have had multiplayer added. Show team symbols, that seems to be new. But it also has full screen. It also has window mode. So yeah, it's very simple. As I say, it's a very basic game, but it's very addictive. So I have not played this game in a couple of years, but I absolutely loved it the first time around. So we're just going to play through the game story and discover what Eufloria universe has to offer. So let's go to the first world, called Green Shoots. Welcome to Eufloria. We hope you will enjoy playing this game. Most things you need to know will be explained while playing, but some advanced features will be described in the game's manual. Please keep in mind that Eufloria is largely procedurally generated. Each time you play a level, it will be different, and that's part of the attraction. Yeah, I've definitely if I failed to beat a level first time round and I went back, every time I tried to play through it, it was slightly different. So let's go. Apparently, green shoots, wake up, little seedling. You must find your brothers and sisters, find the others and plant a tree. Then grow 4 new seedlings and you may proceed. So this game is all about planets. It's basically moving seedlings through space to other planets and expanding your, I wouldn't say empire, but there's combat in the game. This is how beautiful this game is. There's your seedling. And I've got 1 seedling. So I can zoom out. And as you can see, there's another planet up here. So what I want to do is I'm an idiot. I've forgotten how to play. I want to basically send this seedling up to this other planet. Hang on. So I had to select and then drag him. Okay, there we go. Right click on the planet. Maybe I should have read more of the tooltips. So I've sent this seedling over to another planet. And he is now orbiting this planet. And there doesn't seem to be anything up here, so more planets up here. So we're going to have to send a seedling again. I think the mission said I had to find my brothers and sisters, and there they are. Okay, I found more seedlings. Keep going, gather 10 on 1 asteroid. So let's move over here. And as you can see, the universe is expanding. Select the asteroid with 10 seedlings. You can now press the Dyson tree button to plant a tree. You can find it on the asteroid menu bar at the bottom of the screen. So I'll send those 3 over there because I need to have 10 on 1 planet to plant a tree. As you can see, I've got 9 seedlings, now it's up to 10, and now we can plant a tree. And we can zoom right in, get more detail. And you can see this tree is now growing. It's put roots into the core of the planet. And this tree is now developing its own seedlings. So we're up to 2 seedlings. Mission said we needed 4. Very good. Okay, enough to take me to the next area. Now, I only played through the main story in this game first time round, and it still got me 44 hours of gameplay, so it's really, even though people say it's a simplified RTS, there really is a lot more to it, and it is quite long. So it is time to help and grow our empire, so it is called an empire. As your mother tree, I will guide you. Explore this minor belt and establish new colonies to serve the growers. Grow settlements on all asteroids and uncover their riches. Okay, so I've got, seems like I've got 2 planets. There are more planets up here. Any more planets south or to the sides? No. Okay, so how many seedlings? I've got... let's plant another seedling. I had 10 seedlings on that planet, so let's plant a 3rd tree. So the more trees you have on a planet, basically the faster it will regenerate seedlings. So I used all 10 seedlings that were spare on this planet. I planted a new tree, and already I'm up to 7. So we've got 6 seedlings over here. I want to send 4 seedlings from here. Right click, send them here. There are no trees on this planet. And again, if you want more detail, you can always zoom in. So we're up to 10 seedlings, and we're going to plant a tree. And that takes 10 seedlings, as we saw in the first mission. So they move in, they dig in, root system heads down to the core of the planet. The other seedlings become grass, and a tree grows and starts spreading seeds. So how are we doing back down? We've got 17 seeds. So we're going to... there must be a way of selecting them all at the same time. Rather than clicking. I definitely think there must be a way of selecting more at the same time. So I'm sending 20 seedlings up here. I'm going to plant another couple of trees up here. Not sure what the... oh, trees. Maximum 3 trees on that particular planet. So I've got 3 trees now growing on this particular planet. Ah, you can just right click and drag then. So I'm going to send 19 seedlings from the south planet. We're going to send 8 seedlings from the middle planet. And we're going to colonize a new planet here. Oh, there's another one up there. Okay, find all the other asteroids and add them to our empire. Each asteroid is unique. Their energy, speed, strength, and speed determine your capabilities. So basically, it's not all the same seedlings. Depending on the planet they grow on, the seedlings will have different power. So we're going to send basically everyone we have to spare here. And we're going to plant a 3rd tree. And these trees are different. Controls are a little bit more difficult than I remember. But as you can see, we've got some larger seedlings here compared to the smaller seedlings around them. So these are, they have more hit points, they hit enemy seeds a lot harder. They're basically upgraded versions, and it's all down to this planet. So we've planted the maximum number of trees on that particular planet. We're up to 25 seedlings. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to gather everyone over on this particular planet or asteroid. And then we're just going to... well, that one is out of range, so we're going to send them up here. You can see how relaxing and almost hypnotic this game can be. So I've got 50 seedlings on this planet. Let's plant all 3 trees. And that's still out of range, so we're going to send these 22 seedlings north and whatever's left here north. And this must be the mission nearly over. So we can send from multiple planets. So that particular asteroid is colonized. I just need 30 of these little seedlings down here. And that should be the mission. You can see just by hovering over a planet what its strengths and weaknesses are. So this one also supports 3 trees. And that's mission over. So we're still basically in the tutorial stage. I think we basically placed tutorials for quite a while. But it looks as if this mission is called Graze, and now we're actually going to be doing some combat, I reckon. What happened to our colony? There should be more seedlings here. This place was previously teeming with life. Find out what happened. So I've got 2 colonies here. Let's plant some more trees straight away. So I want to get as many trees planted early as I can, so that basically I start building up my forces very, very quickly. So this particular asteroid also supports 4 trees, which means that I'm going to be generating seedlings on 4 tree planets a lot quicker than I am with a 3 tree planet. So I'm just waiting for a few more. That should do it. And we're up to 8 seedlings. So the seedlings from this northern planet are hardier. They're bigger than this particular planet. That means that they are stronger fighters. But need to get up to 10. You can see the stats of the planet are a lot higher. Okay, so we've got 4 trees planted on either planet. And now we're just going to wait for a moment and let our forces build up. I might decide to send 1 scout down. Nope, don't want to send them all. Just want to send 1 down to scout. Is there anything further south? Nope, that's a blank planet as well. So we're going to send as many seedlings as we can down here. And we're going to start colonizing this particular planet. Oh, okay, we found greys. We're being attacked by enemy seedlings. So I need to send reinforcements down here. And you can see that the greys are now, they've taken out my forces around the planet, and now they're attacking my trees. And basically, when the trees take enough damage, the greys will infect them. My reinforcements are starting to arrive. And the greys are also sending reinforcements. But if they kill my defenders and they are able to attack my trees, they can basically colonize that planet and take it for themselves. So I'm sending as many troops down here as I can to join the fight. We might as well plant another tree. I think we have enough troops down here. And we've beaten off the assault. The grey seedlings are retreating, so we are just building up forces. We'll plant a 4th tree, simply so that it generates more forces on that particular planet. And the enemy forces are building up their forces again. So we're going to drag as many as we can down. We are up to 35 seedlings on this planet now, but not all of them are fighters. The bigger guys, these guys pack a punch, the smaller guys not so much. But the smaller guys travel faster, so you can get to other planets quicker. And we've built up our forces, so we have 60 seedlings on this particular planet now. And we are just going to go to war. So you can see the smaller guys are faster, they reach the fight first, and then the bigger guys start to arrive. But just as I attack, the Greys have decided to come and attack my planet, so I need to send more guys down here. So we're fighting on two fronts. And quite often the AI will do that. Just as you launch an attack on their planet, they will launch one on yours. So we've taken this planet from the Greys. And we're fighting off the Greys over here. And things are looking good. So I can't plant any more trees on these planets, so I'm just going to move everyone down here. And lose another 30 seedlings to trees on this particular planet. And continue building up our forces. So I'm going to send one guy down here, just a scout. See what's happening. Okay, so there's quite a few here, but it looks as if there are only 2 Greys, so I think 67 seedlings should be enough to take care of it. Let's zoom in. We take out the defender. Now we're attacking the Grey tree. And we've just taken it out, and as you can see, my seedlings are now attacking the planet core. And now that is my planet. So we're continuing to move forces down, and because I planted trees on my earlier planets, my forces continually grow. And we're going to keep planting trees on this particular planet. But the game is just so beautiful. The music is so great. And yes, you can argue it's a simplified RTS, but it works. It really, really does. So I've planted 4 trees on this particular planet. My forces are continuing to build up. We're going to send one more scout down here. And a scout down here. And that guy's out of range. So, there's one... Nope, thought there was an enemy tree here. So these planets are not colonized, which is fine. Let's do something about that. Let's send 30 guys here. Oh, I don't want to send them all. Never mind. And again, I'm planting trees as I go along. Just building up my forces. Come on, don't want to send them all. And we plant a fort tree. We'll send one scout down here. See what he finds. Nothing. Okay, that's fine. So in the meantime, my other planets are continuing to build resources, so let's move them down. Okay, no more greys. There we go. We fought them off. So that was probably took a lot longer on that mission. I was expecting to run into more enemies, but let's move it on a few levels. I'm gonna play and then cut to some later levels when things really start to get interesting, because we're still basically in the tutorial here. So I've moved a little bit further into the game. I'm starting to encounter more enemy seedlings. Let's see what this mission has to offer. So we've just started. I've got 16 seedlings on this planet. I've got 40 on this one. That's enough to plant another tree. I've maxed out my trees on this particular planet. No, still haven't got the hang of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Just enough to plant another tree. And there's those two planets maxed out. So we're going to send one scout over here and one scout down here just to see what's in the neighborhood. And I can't see, I can only see what planets and asteroids are directly around me. So there are some greys over here and greys here, so I want to build up my forces if I can. These guys, yeah, there's not too many on either place, so I think we can pretty much dominate here. So it's not as simple as it seems. It's not just a question of numbers. Every planet has different attributes that the seedlings will have, and as a result, if you send a lot of a couple of hundred lighter, weaker seedlings against a planet that has inferior numbers but stronger seedlings, they will kick your butt. So let's max out the number of trees on that planet, and we'll just slowly build up forces again. In fact, I probably have enough. This is a very weak planet, so the question is, do I want to invest 30 seedlings in order to grow very weak seedlings on this particular planetoid? Well, I'm a completionist. I like to do that anyway. These ones are unknown, but this is obviously going to be a very strong planet to conquer. So I think my best bet is to use this as a starting point and then maybe try and capture this to get stronger seedlings, because if there are enemy seedlings here, it's a very strong planet and they're going to be much stronger than I am. So we're just going to conquer that smaller planetoid anyway. And we're not going to be doing anything with these guys. I'm just going to let these guys build up strength. So I am going to invest the 30 seedlings. You can never have too many forces, and these guys, they're small, but they'll be an annoyance. And now it's a question of waiting and letting my forces build up. And you do that a lot in this game. There are some levels that are very, very frantic and you've got to move really, really quickly. But most of the levels are fairly laid back, they're very, very ambient, and it's a very, very chill out game. Very, very, very relaxing game to play. Although some of the levels later on definitely aren't relaxing. Okay, so I've been building and expanding my empire, and I've just come across this new planet, and I've come across defense trees. Defense trees are dangerous. They release explosive pods that follow us. The trees can be harmed by seedlings with high strength. So, very few of my planets have high strength, but this one does. So I am going to send these guys over here, because these defense trees will easily be able to take out my weaker seedlings, but I need strong seedlings to take them out. In fact, I think I'm just going to send all my forces over here. Even the weaker ones. And it's having no problems taking out my weaker seedlings. But we finally get it, so we've just colonized another planet. So while I'm doing that, let's send one scout down here. Maybe I need to colonize it first. Okay, I now have the ability to plant special defensive trees. Try it and see. Please plant a few of them on any asteroids. You can do this from the asteroid menu bar. Older trees are stronger and more productive than younger trees. So, I've got two tree choices now. I can plant a Dyson tree that will create seedlings, or I can plant a defense tree. I've only got 3 tree slots available, so let's just plant one defense tree and another Dyson tree. It's always a tough balance, because you want your stronger planets to have defense trees. It really, really helps out, but on the other hand, those stronger planets are also generating stronger seeds, so you've really, really got to balance between the two. So I'm going to just continually move all my forces over here. And we are just launching our final assault on the final little planet. We've conquered the galaxy. They've got a defensive tree. But they should be no match for my numbers. And there we go. So this mission is called Fight or Flight. I am going to choose to maybe build up first of all. Let's build a defensive tree. And another seed generator. Now let's try fighting first. So I've got 2 grey planets to either side. I have no idea what's up here. Let's send... well, I can't send a scout up there. But apparently there's a horde. On its way. And it's fairly balanced seedlings against very fast seedlings and very strong seedlings. So these are the dangerous guys. So it looks as if it's going to be a war of attrition. These guys keep sending enemy troops in. Not much to this universe. But I don't have enough troops. I really don't have enough troops. They've got no defensive trees, actually. You know what? I'm wondering, if I attack, are these guys going to come in and try and take my planet? Let's just see. Let's just see what the AI does. Yep, there you go. AI is coming back. They're attacking my planet, so let's return my troops. So the AI, even though it's very, very easy on lower levels, it is gets a lot more cleverer the further you go into the game, and that's one of the reasons I like the game. The game, it's the AI constantly challenges you, so you may have a winning strategy and you may find a level very, very easy, but then the next level will kick your butt. And as you can see, this is quite a big universe. So again, we're going to plant a couple of Dyson. So we're going to plant one defensive, another Dyson tree to generate seeds. And as soon as the reinforcements arrive, we'll plant a second Dyson. And then we are going to let our forces start to build. Okay, so another faction of red seedlings are attacking these greys. So I know that there are reds on the map, and I know there are greens on the map. So there are at least two more enemy factions. Looks like we're about to capture this planet. And this is going to give me basic more scouts. Slightly slower speed, slightly more energy. So while we've got two factions fighting up here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send all my troops. And we'll send a scout up here. Okay, it looks as if the reds have just conquered the greys, but while they are both busy fighting, maybe I can sneak in and kill the victors. Alright, so there's a defensive tree, but not too many defenders here, so let's go, guys. Let's go get them. And in the meantime, we'll continue sending troops up to the front. Oh, big enemy force there. So continue sending troops to the front. So the enemy troops are moving over to reinforce. They're attacking this planet now. So while they're doing that, I'm going to move in here and continue to reinforce the front on this side. So now the enemy troops are having to come back to defend their home planet. And now that they're coming back to defend, we can launch an attack. Okay, they're counterattacking. You see this? They're ignoring this, and now they're going to be attacking one of my planets. And as I say, the AI is quite clever that way. So it is important not to overextend. So it looks as if we are attacking the planet core. That's nice, that's good. And it looks as if we're attacking planet core over here as well. So, and 4 out of 4 trees. Let's send one scout here just to see what's on the planet. And we'll continue to move troops up to the front. So 3 defensive trees here. This is going to be quite a tough nut to crack. And most of the troops on this flank are scouts. They've come from weak planets where the focus is on speed and not strength. My stronger forces are over here. Stronger seedlings. So really I need these guys to attack here and these guys to attack here. If I move in here with lightly armored seedlings, they're going to be wiped out by those defensive trees. So what I might do, I've got 179 here, what I might do is send 150 or so over to the other side of the map. No. 150, not all of them. Yeah, 140 is close enough. And we'll send these troops into the middle. So that was quite an easy victory up here. I sent the right troops to the right planets. And this is going to be generating some really strong seedlings as well. So let's send one scout up here, see what's waiting for me. And we continue our assault in the middle. These guys are just in a holding pattern. And I've got enough troops to move up to more up to the front. Let's go up here. And we've taken the middle planet. Again, 4 trees, no building for me. And it looks as if this one's pretty much beaten. So it may have been fortunate for me. It looks as if the orange faction took out the green faction before I had to fight them both. And I managed to sweep in, and while the orange faction were still licking their wounds. So we've taken one more planet. Let's send some more. All of these guys. Let's send them all. Only one orange planet left. No enemies left. Just the trees. We are attacking the planet core. And that should be victory. Unless there are any more surprises. There you go. I read the asteroids well. I used the correct seedlings against the correct defenses, and the universe is a complex place apparently, but knowledge prevails. So that's Euphoria, guys. The missions do get harder. I'm still basically still in the later part of the tutorial, and there are a couple of other nasty plants to discover, and the game does get a lot more complex, but that's the basic premise of it. You conquer planets and asteroids, and it's an RTS. It's a little bit of a tower defense game on some levels, but it's basically an RTS with a lot of the micromanagement removed. It's all about using your resources to the best of your ability. Use the correct seedlings against the correct planets, build defenses, or build a balance between building defense or building seedlings. And this is a really underrated game. I think not very many people have heard of it, and it is just beautiful. The sound is incredible, the music is incredible. It's really relaxing, although admittedly some of the later levels do get a little bit hectic. But it's just an amazing game that most people have never heard of, and it doesn't go on sale very much. It's actually on sale right now as part of the Steam summer sale. But I do recommend this game. The first time round, it was only a new release. I bought it new release at full price. And there's been a lot added to the game in the last year or 2 years since I played it. As I say, it seems to have had multiplayer added to it, which I obviously need to unlock somehow. There seems to be another option game mode here that I haven't unlocked. There's a big community modding scene, so you can go onto the Eufloria website and you can download new missions and new campaigns. Really nice. Lots of features you can unlock, and it's just a really good game, guys. I can't recommend it enough. If you just want a relaxing experience and a little bit of strategy, a little bit of RTS, this is it. And the really nice thing about it is this is a game you can play with your kids. This is a game that is suitable for the entire family. It is just a beautiful game. I have to keep on saying beautiful because that's what it is. I can't think of any other way to describe it. It is addictive, it is relaxing, and it is euphoric. And that is Eufloria. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.